The engine does turn. Oh yeah, it'll turn. Got us a little Chevy Luv Baker, and I have a little Ford. It's got the straight six. This is another one we can give a go. Here's our winner, guys. The little Chevy Luv is the one we're gonna give a go. So I hope you enjoy the video. We're gonna get started on it. Grab some tools here. What is air cleaner? We want to get oil down in the cylinders. We're gonna want to check the points. Motor oil looks pretty good. Hopefully this comes out of there. It ain't gonna start there. Maybe not. We did find a sticker on the window that says it ran in 98. So it's been sitting a minute. Let's see if we can get some of this off here. Carburetor doesn't look terrible. It's actually pretty clean. Yeah. Minus a few cobwebs. A little bit of dirt down in there. Not too bad. If you want to grab some spark plug wrenches, Joe, and pull the plugs on it. Heck yeah! You want some WD-40 to spray down them spark plugs there, or what do you need? I got a funnel. Just dump a little bit of motor oil down in them, just a touch, and then we'll spin it over.
What size are these spark plugs, Jer? Big, medium, or small?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look.
Try them all.
I'm gonna give it just a little bit down the valve train here. Let's see what we get in there.
Get her lubed up just a little bit.
The funnel. Oh, hey, look.
I can grab that. There you go, Jack.
I'll kind of let that soak a bit. Do you want to pull some plugs out of it, Joe, or do you want me to?
Oh, I guess they're on the other side, huh?
Yeah. I've seen your dust down in there. Pop this distributor out, check some points. They are a little bit corroded, but not terrible.
Looks like we got a good gap on them.
It's in the wrong position. Sure. I think our gap looks pretty decent. We'll flip them a little bit and see if we can get some sparkles out of them here in a minute. Battery.
Who all thinks that the key is going to turn it over?
I'll bet it does.
I'll bet it does too.
I'll bet it. Well, the wiring doesn't look terrible other than that. I got one bad spot right there that's the ground.
Since you guys are all betting that it's going to work, I'm going to bet it's not. I bet we got to hot wire it.
I think it'll work. We're going to find out.
Jer, I can't get this sucker on there.
It won't go on it.
Well, it's got this little rubber Houdini in there, and it don't let it go down over the plug.
It's supposed to push on it.
Got a screwdriver over there, Caleb?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's got, yeah. It's more for the ones with the caps off the end of the spark plugs.
Did we bring that battery, Joe?
Yeah, it's in that box on the side rail.
You don't have a wire brush. I'm not seeing sparks. I'll hook it up and then we'll just kind of do the sniff test and see if we get any burning wires here.
Sounds like a plan to me. Well, Jer, your spark plug wrenches don't fit the spark plugs.
None of them?
None of them. Can't tell if it's just got stuff build up around it or what. I think they might just be too wide to get her into that hole. Gotta be this bigger one, ain't it?
Well, I'm gonna undo the fuel line. We'll start getting something going on there.
Oh, guess what?
Got it?
We got enough of the garbage out of the way to be able to get onto it now.
Still your knife, Ellis?
Yep.
I got one. Oh, alright.
Mine's faster.
I don't know
Another
what this
extension
carburetor will do, but we're gonna find out.
There's another extension over there.
I'm sure there is. Just this one.
Nope, too small.
Nope.
Need a 3/8. Well, there ain't any rust on them, Jer. It's not on this one.
That came loose.
Looks like she's burning a little oil. I bet when we get her going, she's gonna smoke a little bit, but that's a good thing. At the moment, anyway. There you go. You want to use oil, Jer, or spray some WD down them?
I'd throw a little motor oil in them.
We can do that.
We're just gonna, let's pull all four out, put a little motor oil in it, and then we're gonna spin it over, check for spark and all that good stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna take these spark plug wires off. Just remember, they're all in order. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
That way we don't get them backwards when we go back on.
Did you get the pass can?
Yeah, it's right here.
Let's see. Bypassing the main tank on it so we don't suck any rust into the carburetor. It may not work anyways, but we're gonna try it.
I think you should just fill the gas tank up, Jared. Let's try her. Just kidding.
That primer bolt does not want to work.
I am really surprised at how clean that carburetor is, Jared. Definitely was not expecting that. Caleb, will you go over there in the back seat of that truck? I think I put him in the back seat. Grab my little impact.
Okay.
He does that, I'll just go through and break them all loose, and I can just buzz them out. Get anything through the smell gas?
Oh yeah, it's squirting. The accelerator pump's working.
That's crazy.
Huh. Well, that's cool. All we need is sparks now.
Yep.
That don't look bad.
Well, I think the truck was burning a little oil when they parked it last, but looking at the spark plugs, they're not too bad. That one wasn't burning any oil. It actually looks really good.
It might have a good chance for running.
I'm not seeing any rust so far. That was burning a little bit of oil, but not too bad. Got a little corrosion buildup on it, but
Our old battery here is just a little on the corroded side.
don't pick on my battery. It's been well used.
See.
I just hope it's got enough horsepower in that battery to start this thing.
That actually looks pretty good.
Where's your funnel at?
On the truck over here. I'm just gonna put that
Here you go.
back together and pretend like it's gonna work.
I'm not gonna put a whole lot in it, Jared. Just enough to
Didn't
kind of cover them
Bring
pistons.
anything to file them points, so we'll just pretend like it's good.
Pretend you didn't see that.
I don't see anything terrible in it. That actually surprised me, that accelerator pump fuel.
One of my washers stayed in there.
Under
Spark plug.
we got leaks on it. Oh yeah, we got stuck float.
Oh yeah, she's just blowing right through it. Well, I knew it was too good to be true.
We'll need a carburetor adjuster.
Yep. If we do crank this over, we are gonna make a mess.
What's there?
There, you got her sealed up.
Fixed it. Nice.
I'm gonna have to buy me one of them carburetor adjusters. That worked pretty good.
Okay. That's our last step. Check for spark when we spin it over and blow all that back out.
Well, I'm gonna let you stay on this side and check for spark. How's that? Just make sure you get your head right here
Yeah.
and watch for spark really close.
Well,
Your rag
did
out.
you get oil in all of them then?
All four.
Well, Caleb, sniff for burning wires and get in there and see. Make sure it's in neutral.
You might want to move her camera first.
Yeah, you might want to be on this side. It's
I'll
windshield
move.
oil
Quite a
everywhere.
bit down them. I kind of wonder if we
Turn
had
the
a
key
hand turn
on,
it
make
over
sure
just
it's in
to push it down,
neutral,
Jared.
and
Feels easy now, don't it?
oh yeah, it turns good.
Yeah, you pushed them all out.
Okay,
They didn't get
let's,
quite enough in them back ones. They didn't push much out. They did a little bit, but
let's see what it does, bud.
go ahead.
Checking for spark here.
Nothing? Nothing. Ha, I win. You dirty dog. Okay.
I'm in the wrong spot.
Is the key on?
Let's see.
Key's on? I got a bad connection somewhere. Could be right there.
Well, whatever you did there, I had a fan motor for a minute.
We got no ground here. Let's grab them jumper cables and we'll just run a jumper on in there.
I ain't got no. Oh, wait a second. Yep, we got juice.
Hit the starter.
Don't think we got enough juice in our battery.
Well, let's turn the truck around and put the jumper cables on there.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Right now, let's see if it'll crank.
I'm trying to key now.
Oop, bad connection right here. Try it again. Having trouble getting us aground here. Go for it. Nothing. Try it again. Oh, that one doesn't stay on there. Everybody's gonna beat me up for that one. Nothing. I think it's on my truck. Okay.
Fan motor again. Got juice now?
Nope.
We lost it all here. There it is. There it goes.
There we go. Oh, we got spark.
That's one way to test for spark.
Yep, it works. Well, let's turn the key back off. Well, I can spin it over a little bit more and we'll blow that out a little better.
Let me see if this key will work.
Yeah.
Guess I lost the bet.
Yep. Keep blowing it out. What the heck? Oh,
What?
the fuel pump's working.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We were pumping rotten fuel up out of the tank. We're gonna want to plug that.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see your knife again.
What kind of fuel pump does this have on it? Is it electric or is it a manual one? Down on the side.
It's got to be an electric one somewhere. Probably back by the tank.
Right.
We can plug in.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was electric on these ones.
Yeah.
I remember back when I used to drive one of these, I had to go buy a new one.
Get us a bolt in that.
If you had a way of getting under it, you could unplug it. They're on the frame.
I know it's right on the ground though.
Mm-hmm. Might be a little hard to get underneath this one.
Well, should we put plugs back in it?
Yeah, do we
Sure,
need to
go
blow a little
juice.
more oil out of it first?
Try it again.
Nothing?
It's got juice. I just had to push the clutch.
Oh. I'll bet we're good.
I think that should work, shouldn't it?
Should.
Did your little plug hold up?
Yeah. It's dripping, but it's not spraying.
See that wire brushed here.
Any bets on how good it runs?
I think it'll fire up.
Rotor radiator looks like inside. Determine how long we can run it.
Nothing. Probably not very long then. It's got a little bit of carbon buildup on this one that might ground us out.
Well, we want to be race ready.
Well, I want to just give her every fighting chance she's got. There we go.
Starter sounded pretty good.
Some of these
Pretty
had
good.
the seals on them, Jared, and some of them didn't. I may or may not have left some of them down there on the holes.
You can see them down in there.
Well, I'm betting they're probably gone now. That one on the far back's got one.
Put one with that one in there. How many's missing?
2. I'm betting that they stuck in them 2 there, because I took the one out of there, and then that front one was this one here. Or no? No, it had to be stuck in the front one and that back one. That front one might have one in it still. Can't tell.
I can't either. It's hard to say.
Yeah, screwdriver, see if it'll come out.
Oh, it's in the second one.
I took one out of the second one already, unless it had 2.
Maybe it's not. I can't tell.
I know
Put them
this
in
one's
and see what happens.
I didn't notice they didn't come off with them at first until they was on the last ones. I should have
Did this have an oil pressure gauge or just a light?
It's just got a dummy light.
It's gonna run.
It's actually looking pretty decent running.
It might not run great with that carburetor, but it will start up.
Right.
Yep.
Might just have to feather the gas a little bit because I don't know if it's gonna draw gas in or if it's just gonna run on the accelerator pump.
Guess we'll see. I'm betting you're gonna have to kick that pump in though.
Oh yeah.
Well, got one more here, but it don't have a thingy on it. You're gonna get so much crap for using that thing to put that back in, Jared.
That's alright.
Oh, here. I cleaned one and I didn't clean the rest of them. Got sidetracked there. The 2 back ones didn't look bad though, so that's the second one that had corrosion on it. Then both came out of the front 2 cylinders.
I'll bet it'll work for what we're doing.
I think so. I'll watch that light in here, so make sure it goes off pretty quick. Should have watched it and seen if it went off while I was cranking on it.
May not even work.
Who knows? Everything else seems to be working on the electronics on it.
The idiot light?
Yeah. It lights up, I know that.
You get these two
They're started in there. I screwed them in ways with my fingers, but I couldn't really get a hold of them. They're not quite screwed. Sweet.
I think we're about ready.
Okay, so we had one. Go right there. I can get him put back in. You know what else I'm really surprised about, Jer?
What?
Every one of these spark plug wires came off and didn't pull the end out.
Yeah. Make sure our float's not stuck again. Yeah, we're good.
Are we ready for a crank?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Everything clear? Not gonna fall down on it?
Gather all this stuff up. My carburetor off.
Here's your. This is your rubber I stole out of your socket. Let me know when you're ready, Jer.
Let's see what happens. Crank her over.
Actually sounds pretty good. Try it again?
Yep.
That's a good running little motor. Other than all the smoke.
It's going away a little.
That's it idling. Ha, there it is. It runs. I think our flow's stuck again.
It is. I was bumping it.
Oh.
I let it run too long.
You want me to start it again or no?
Oh,
I just don't know how long I dare run it.
yeah, it's kind of not got coolant in it. It does run.
Yep.
It actually sounds like a pretty tight little engine.
It rattled a little bit when it first started, and then that light went off and she filled oil pressure.
Huh.
But it ain't seen oil pressure for 20 years.
Well, there's that one.
That's too easy.
A little bit of tuning on it, it would be a good running motor.
I think the guy could actually go through and fix this truck up for you. You could drive it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot, yeah. Well,
Good.
well, there it is, guys. It fired right up. It actually runs fairly decent for as long as it sat. The carburetor float's sticking in it, so, and it has no coolant, so we didn't run it very long, but it fired. Surprisingly, the points was good. Everything looks pretty decent on it, and it started with its own key switch. So we're gonna move over and start looking at some other stuff we're gonna probably fire up here pretty soon.